Hello and welcome back to Suspended Fanimation. I'm your host, Dennis Bithoulkas, and it's time for The Last of Us Season 2, Episode 2, Through the Valley. And if you haven't seen this one, go and watch it before I start, before you start watching this video, I should say. Welcome everybody. Let me take care of some business first, and we'll get down to it. If you like what you see here, like, share, and subscribe. And if you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the videos that pop up at the very end here. YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible to one of the videos, my vast video library. It's over 1,100 videos now at this point, and it pops it up here just for you. And if you like what you see there, please hit that subscribe button down below. Also, if you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, you can go over to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have up there. I change it every week. Also, I have all the links to my social media there and all the links to my pages as well. All right, let's get to it, shall we? Spoiler alert, I am going to spoil the episode. If you have not seen the episode, go and watch it. Come on back. This will be a video you can comment down below in the comment section. Give you enough time to walk away, pause, whatever you need to do. All right, there we go. And I think I finally got the right setup going here now. So I think I'm happy with my setup here. So, again, as I've said before, I haven't played the video games. so, I know there's a certain subset of people that are fans of the video games and also fans of the show and are looking for certain things, and this is a start to the second game, is what's going on, what happens in this episode here. Um, yeah, I'm just gonna come out and say it. Killing one of your main characters in the beginning of the second season, even for a revenge plot, which I know is in the game, is really fucking ballsy and crazy, quite honestly. I know there was a lot of people that were against it even in the video game as well, and are still on the fence about it even now, with it in the series. I am one of those as well. So having Abby kill off Joel, um, yes, I know it starts the whole revenge thing for Ellie to go and hunt down Abby and her friends. But yeah, that's pretty ballsy. So a great episode overall. I mean, we have the storm coming in that's basically cutting off people. Abby couldn't have wished for anything better. So Abby and her group are looking for Joel. They come upon Jackson Hole, Wyoming, and they're up in the mountains, and this storm rolls in, this huge storm. In the meantime, down in the town, they are saying, "Hey, we're seeing infected are using each other as insulation." So the outer layer of the insulation is actually they're freezing to death, but the inside of the ball of infected are warm, and they don't know how many. There could be a couple, tens, or it could be thousands. They don't know. And of course, they're setting up patrols in order to find out what's going on there. And when Abby is, perched up on her mountain retreat outcropping, and she sees Joel and Dino going by, and she decides to try and drop down a little bit lower, and drops right into a nest of infected, and of course starts an infected avalanche, I guess you could say. Um, and having all those infected running towards Jackson Hole, holy fuck. They did a great job of this. I mean, the production value of watching hundreds, if not thousands, of people, infected running down the hill towards this walled in town, and the town trying to fight them off. And then, of course, the infected breaking in and the fight with inside the, in the town as well. And having Tommy and his wife, um, battling it out with the infected, and Tommy, battling out with a bloater in the way that he did. Really great job on top of the isolation of the groups that are actually out in patrol that have been, We see that Ellie and her partner there couldn't make it back, so they're sheltering in place. And Joel and Dina unfortunately find Abby, who had, you know, woken up the infected and almost dies because this metal fence, pins her. That scene alone with the metal fence going down and her crawling underneath it. Holy fuck. That was I have to admit that this has a lot. It takes a lot for me to get some kind of tension in a movie like that or a TV series, and this does it for me. I mean, zombie stuff has I'm kind of over it now at this point, but this actually is pretty good, I have to admit. And of course, once Abby finds out that's the Joel that she's looking for, and she brings him back, to their hideout up there, the honeycomb hideout, and they end up knocking out Dina. Um, and then Abby proceeds to beat Joel to fucking death with a golf club, which I guess happened in the game as well. And then, of course, the radio operator is trying to get a hold of Joel, and they can't. So they're able to get a hold of Ellie and her partner, and Ellie goes rushing off, of course, to go and find Joel. 'Cause they're still kind of mending fences as to what happened the night before, and things are still not 100% between them. So she ends up finding the honeycomb hideout up there just in time to see. Well, she gets the shit kicked out of her, gets knocked down, and then she gets to see Abby kill Joel with the remnants of the golf club by just spearing him in the neck. And yeah, I mean, like I said, it's a ballsy move to do that, to kill one of your main characters off this early in the second season, and then I know we're going to have a revenge plot. Basically, what Abby's revenge plot was for Joel killing her father. And now that's going to be Ellie's revenge plot of her going after Abby and her friends for killing Joel. So that's where we're at with all of this. And I don't know. Is the loss of Pedro Pascal going to diminish this? Only time's going to tell, quite honestly, in this. Are we going to be able to? Again, I haven't played the video game, so I don't know if any other characters that are supposed to be showing up that can match Pedro Pascal's influence of him being there, and his presence, I guess you could say. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm looking forward to finding out with the rest of you as this goes through. Um, we did find out that Eugene, who you know, we know that Joel killed, but we never saw it, of course. Obviously, he turned, was a Firefly at one point in time, but he left in 2010, is what we were told. Um, so yeah, that's an interesting thing too. Joel just really liked to kill fireflies, obviously, at this point. And we see that Jackson Hole survived, although they still do have an infestation in the pipes of the infected tendrils going through, which yeah, I don't know how the fuck you get around that, man. I mean, can you build a city, or do you just have to build it on top of like 50 feet of solid concrete so that you can't have, those tendrils running through your town? That's a lot of concrete, obviously, but who knows? Um, yeah, looking forward to next week's episode, this Sunday's episode coming up, and we'll see where we go from there. So good series. But again, like I said, I did ballsy move killing your main character, and I know Pedro Pascal is busy. He's very busy. I mean, Fantastic Four is coming up, Mandalorian and Grogu, and then also I think they said there's going to be another season of the Mandalorian. Uh, yeah, they were kind of coy about it. They didn't really say what's going on, so I don't know if he's going to be back for that, or it's going to be something different after what happens with the movie. Who knows? Maybe they kill off his character in The Mandalorian and Grogu as well. So hopefully not, but we'll see what happens there. Um, what do I have going on for the rest of this week? And by the way, sorry I was late this week. Yeah, Monday was a bitch, and I just really couldn't go through and start, doing a podcast on Monday. Um, what else do I have going on for the rest of this week? Well, Friday, I'm going to end up covering Andor season 2, episodes 1 through 3. So, what Andor is doing every week, they're going to drop 3 episodes. Those 3 episodes are all tied together. They're jumping ahead a year after each 3 episodes. So, from season 1, they jumped ahead a year, and that's where these 3 episodes are. Then they're going to jump ahead another year. So next week's 3 episodes are going to be a year ahead until they get to Rogue One, is what they're doing. So yeah, and we'll see what happens there. But I'll be covering that Andor season 2, episodes 1 through 3. That's going to be on Friday. And then of course next Monday I'll be back again with The Last of Us season 2, episode 3, and we'll see where we're at from there. And hopefully things stay the same. Well, you know what I mean, content wise. With that said, thank you to my lurkers that I saw hanging around there. And thank you if you made it through this video. You know who you are out there. If you're still on the fence about subscribing, take a look at the videos that pop up at the very end here, over here, and over here. YouTube takes the algorithms of all the stuff you've been watching and tries to match it as best as possible to one of the videos in my vast video library and pops it up there just for you. And if you like what you see up there, please hit that subscribe button down below. And if you can, hit that like button and the share button as well. And if you want to know when I'm going to be on live again next, go over to suspendedfanimation.com. Take a look at the schedule I have up there. I change it every week. Yeah, sometimes I'm not accurate, but I do try and change it out if I'm going to be late. Um, and also I have all the links to my social media on there. And also I have all the links to my pages as well. And if you go underneath the schedule, I have a list of future stuff that's coming out, and I always update it. I need to update it with the new trailer for Wednesday just came out for Netflix, season 2. And then also, well, no, actually, I already have Predator Badlands on there. And by the way, those are up on my Facebook page right now, the trailers for those. I didn't put it up on anything else at the moment, but there you have it. Those new trailers are out. Thank you, everyone. I will see you again on Friday. Until then, excuse me. I didn't want to cough into the microphone. I was getting a little tickle in the back of my throat. Thank you, everyone. I will see you again on Friday. Until then, don't let the door hit your ass on the way out. Otherwise, you may be trapped in a blizzard with infected coming down the hill after you and a bloater. It gets messy after a little while. Thanks, everyone. I will see you again on Friday. Have a good rest of your night and take care. Thanks, everyone. Good night.